Hey, what's going on, everybody? Dave back again with part 2 of our Gangsters Kingdom side story, Saxon. This is actually my second time of recording this because the first time was completely out of focus. So my bad on that. And if it's wrong this time, that's how you guys get it. Alright, so I've got the figure all broken down as my new usual style on this. You can see you've got the body, the long sleeve shirt, you've got the jumpsuit, the boots, the ankle cuffs, the handcuffs, 5 hands, and the head. So, taking a look at first on the head, and I think I've got this where I've got the focus set. Let me zoom you guys in on this. So the head is actually really well done. I love all the shading and just the weathering. You can see the eyes. I believe, again, these are the separate eyes that are put in there, and I think that adds a complete different dimension to the figure itself. On here, you can see a little bit of the seam. That doesn't bug me at all. You've got nice weathering on the hair. You've got the see-through part like you would on an older gentleman, where you can see his scalp through the hair. It's really thinning up here, receding hairline, a little bit darker back hair because it's a little bit thicker, more white up on here. I think they do a really good job on these for them being the character type sculpts. I think they do really well bringing life to them, not just making them plain. Then you've got 5 hands, and on those hands you get a right and left. We get these right together, right? You get a right and left. They are open palm. They're not quite a fist, so he can hold things. You know, broken broom handle. Have him displayed holding on to like prison bars. You do get the tattoos. I do still find it interesting that there's the Queen tattoo on there, which makes me wonder if there's something going to be in one of the future stories where he had some involvement with one of the queens of the gangs. You get a right hand that is a full fist, solid fist. You get the one hand, which is more of a gun holding hand, though I am going to heat this and bend it in, keeping it separate where he's holding a cigarette, because I think I mentioned in the other video I'm going to make a miniature pack of Marlboros to have in his pocket. I think that'd be really cool. I mean, you're in prison that long and you've got cancer, you're probably going to be smoking. You've got your infamous middle finger up, giving everyone the bird. I love that hand. The t-shirt, actually really well tailored, on par with Hot Toys, I think. You've got stretchy down here at the bottom. You've got a nice tight cuff on here. Now, one of the things I will say, you might tape this down to the body, because when I was messing with the jumpsuit, the shirt kept working its way up. Speaking of the jumpsuit, really well done. They did weathering and stuff on the seams here. I'm not going to bother steaming and taking out the wrinkles. You do have a zipper that goes all the way up. If you guys go to take it off, do be cautioned in this area right here. There is like a thick elastic in there. It doesn't have much give, but I had some trouble getting the zipper past that. Not that it was overly tight, it was just the way that the fabric is and the way the zipper is. It's just really tight. You can see it. There's barely any strip there. Now, my only complaint, and I know Rick said on his that he was having issues with the lettering peeling off or coming loose. I'm not having that issue, but what I do have is, and I don't know if you guys can see it, I do have like some of the weathering paint or whatever that they used on the letters and also on the zipper tab. Now, not that that can't be taken off. I'm going to use a cotton bud with some alcohol and try and get that cleaned off. You do have some metal studs here, which just, it kind of adds some detail to it. You know, like there's supposed to be buttons there, but there's not. Nothing on the back. Full functioning pockets on the back, functioning front pockets, and chest pockets. On the boots, really well done. You know, sculpted laces. You've got nice weathering on the toe. Looks like they've been used for, you know, used and worn for a while. The bottoms aren't overly worn. It's just mainly the tops. You know, not that you're going to end up seeing the bottoms, but again, you know, a great detail. And you can see when I popped them off the legs, the ball joint for this one stayed in there, and this one, the leg extension, stayed in there. Which, speaking of, one of the things I've noticed on the bodies is they do use leg extensions on almost every one of these that I've taken apart. So, you know, be cautious with that. If you go to get a generic body to replace these, you will need the leg extensions for them to look right. You can see, you know, you've got the square peg for that one, round on that. I had an extra set, which I sent one of the guys on the group, which I think is in the UK. You know, because they charge like $12 just for the extension set. And I had an extra set for the body I'm using for the Terminator, modified Terminator. I'm not using anything from the waist down, so it didn't matter to me. You got the tattoos on the arms there, and then the one on this one here. Nice articulation. You can hear, you know, you got the ratchet in here, and you've got movement on here. Now, one of the things I will say when you're positioning these is you do want to kind of pull the shoulders up, otherwise he's going to look really, you know, kind of slouchy. And the only one thing I've noticed on these bodies is the shoulder area, though I think once he has clothes on, it doesn't really matter, but the pointy shoulders. And you do, one of the things I did notice, you can get a little articulation front and back on there. You do have a double ball joint, one in the body and then one that goes in the head on there. So you can get a little bit of forward back motion on there. You do get the rubberized lower torso on there. I'm not exactly sure why, but I do like it because unlike some of the others, you know, it's like that, so it really shows through on the outfit. I want to thank you for sticking around. I think I said before this was going to be a short one. I almost forgot. Yeah, you got the handcuffs, the ankle cuffs. I don't know if I'm going to end up using them. I am going to do a little diorama, and I'm thinking about doing one on all of my figures to each of their genre. I'm thinking a little prison cell scene, just where he's just kind of leaning up on the wall, just chilling, smoking a cigarette. You know, maybe partial bunk bed behind him, where you can see there's only one bunk made, the other one's empty because no one wants to bunk with him because, you know, maybe he kills him or something. But you know, I'm really excited on this. I do have some others on the way. I know Memories should be here, you know, here shortly. And then we've got, I've got Spade 3 on the way, Spade 4, and the exclusive J, which should have been here today, but the post completely screwed up, and you know, they marked it's on the truck, but they did not deliver it today, and the little male dude refused to go out and look in the truck for it when I told him so. He was not pleased. So anyway, those will be coming up for tomorrow. Later tonight, I will be working on actually the artistic interpretation heavy armored cop, I think is what they're calling it, or otherwise known as Dread. I'm not worried about getting slammed on that. And I'm going to be doing some mods. I'm going to do something different on that video. I am actually going to do that in reverse. I am going to completely break him down and do the breakdown video on him first, and then do the build up, just because I already know from watching other videos it's going to be a pain doing them all up and then breaking them down, then doing them all up again. Thanks for sticking around, guys. I really appreciate it. I will talk to you all later. Peace out.